Hello everybody, today is Tuesday, December the 2nd, and what do we see already? Market itself already pushed up and took this buy side, as well as previous day high, to take these equal highs and push through this 4-hour, which was low-key my trade idea. I was thinking price could probably retrace before taking this buy side, but it looks like we pumped our way up, and then ES itself is now forming an SMT at these highs. So we just tapped into a 4-hour order block right there. This is the opening of a 4-hour. This could end up pushing our way back down to respect that fair value gap on the 4-hour, possibly push our way back down to take out some sort of relative equal lows. Resting right here. This equal sell side doesn't seem like a terrible target. Could be the case. Of course, if 10 a.m. closes above that 4-hour, we have this newly created 4-hour that could be used to push up. And then we have this 4-hour fair value gap to be able to stop us if we were to push bearish. Now ES doesn't seem to have very clear targets, except for previous day high, still being a good decent target, but it's more likely that we end up going back down after this towards that new week opening gap. That was formed very, very low down here. Alright. Still an unfilled new week right over there. So yeah, price could end up reversing off of this 4-hour, which it looks like it is possibly giving us some sort of retracement. And my dog is licking her ass again. Okay. That's great. Anyways, we could probably mark out some confluences for bearish targets, but I am going to go ahead and mark out equilibrium of this range just to go ahead and give us some sort of distinction. So we could end up taking sell side, hopping inside of this 2-hour fair value gap. What's wrong with your butt, bro? Why do you keep licking it? What is that? What is it? I don't know what that is, bro. It's getting me really weird, but anyways, I'm gonna update off of how price is reacting, okay? So 10 a.m. came, we inversed this 4-hour gap. ES is moving its way up, and NQ is also moving its way up towards the buy side. I am trying to see if I can get maybe a trade off of this sweep, but I'm not sure if price wants to either go down to this 4-hour, which is an discount to tap that breaker and take out this low resistance, or we just want to book it for this buy side and continue bullish, which is what ES is doing. So we could do that. We are respecting bullish confluence, tapping these wicks, filling this 5-minute fair value gap. Likely to continue our way up. But yeah, I'll update. Hello everybody. So market ended up pushing up, taking buy side on ES. On NQ ended up pushing further up past this 4-hour, and we ended up pushing down into equilibrium of this range right here. So equilibrium of this 15-minute range. Not exactly tapping this higher time frame range, but ES in fact did make did tap equilibrium of this range, so it looks like decent confluence to end up pushing our way up continuously. No. The tricky part is that I'm going to have to wait for maybe some sort of retrace to possibly take out this buy side on NQ and previous day high on ES. So I'm not sure entirely where price would want to end up pushing our way down to, but it doesn't look like price isn't going to push its way up. Looks like bullish is just a target, okay? That's all I could really say. So I had this projected order at a 5-minute order block to end up reversing our way up, and yeah, in the end we'll have to really see what price wants to do. 11 minutes on the 15-minute, which is quite crazy. But we do have 50 seconds on this candle. So it doesn't look like price doesn't want to go down, or it just looks like a good decent draw, to be honest. I believe that to be a decent draw. Let's see where this 5-minute close is, and then we'll see if price wishes to take a trade on. ES already took New York AM high. NQ did not. We'll see if ES gets a retracement as well as NQ to go to that buy side. And we do end up taking, so anyways, we could end up honestly pushing up towards a lot of other targets of liquidity, like that high, stuff like that. We got a bunch of liquidity, be resting. be like, and I feel like ES is going to take that high out likely before NQ does. Of course, we have this breaker, 5-minute breaker. Could wait for the next 2 candles to make this a 15-minute possibly, and we could get an entry off of that, targeting that buy side if price ends up wanting to come back down. But of course, there are many ideas for trades that could come through. I like to hear you say hello, but what is that I say? I like to hear you say hello, but what could that even mean? I like to hear you say hello. But what could that even mean? I like to hear you suck my toes. But what the fuck could that even mean? I'd like to fuck on your little bro. No, I'd rather wait for the 15-minute to close for me to get a trade off of that order block. Because price could end up switching, but also 11 a.m. could come and we could end up just dumping. So we really have to be careful here, just with how price wants to react. Could end up pushing down to that 10 a.m. candle, or just equilibrium in general. Maybe take a 1-to-1 at this 10 a.m. equilibrium. Would be quite a trade. If I can say that. I like the air. I like to fuck on your fucking face. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. But I don't know. Price could honestly just consolidate in this range. Give us a manipulation down. But I'm really gonna be patient because you gotta stay patient. I'll update. Okay, everybody. So I am in this trade at 3 cons. Only trading 3 cons since, at 11 a.m. we could end up pushing bearish, which necessarily I don't want to see, truly. But of course, that's how life is. So, really have to just keep on pushing and seeing if price wants to push up. No previous day high is a decent draw, but I probably could have waited until equilibrium of this range, but I'm not really sure. I entered the trade with only 3 cons, which is around a $500 risk, because I don't know. Maybe I'm not confident in this trade. Maybe I'm a bit skeptical, seeing as price could end up switching up after previous day high is taken. But you really never know. Truly, you never really know. So, what can you do? You just gotta really wait, see how it is. If we lose, we lose. The thing I'm kind of scared about is a profit goal or profit lock or whatever. I don't really know what that is about. So if I lose this, then I'm not sure if price would want to do something else because of that, or who knows. But we're gonna see if price wants to end up continuing its push up after we tap that 15-minute order block, which is kind of what I wanted to see. Um, that buy side for me is looking like a decent target. Of course, previous day high is gonna get taken by ES, so I'm hoping there's not a huge reaction off of that, seeing as we already made that structure shift on the 15 to the upside. So doesn't look like a terrible trade. Is it high confluence? Particularly, I wouldn't say exactly, since we have the new week opening gap at those lows, as well as that 4 hour fair value gap and order block. But I'm thinking a tap of that buy side liquidity can end up getting us to then push down towards that, seen as it's a pretty decent target. So we're gonna go ahead and just be patient with everything, see how price wants to react, things like that. Hopefully we don't go too much into drawdown, maybe to fill those gaps and such, or even to tap OTE. Even the 10 a.m. candle, which is at equilibrium, could end up being a decent tap. But overall, I just don't want to see us getting wicked out for any particular reason. So yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and be patient here, try to get a good substantial rise above or below and such. So of course my target is definitely going to be bullish. In the end, you really don't know what price could end up doing. So I'm gonna add an alert there on NQ or ES, I mean, sorry, just for crossing. It looks like bullish descent, bullish ascent. Why do I say descent? I say the dumbest shit, bro. It's because of my nerves, man. I always get nervous in a trade. Oh, my biceps. Oh. But yeah, to me, this doesn't seem like a bad trade at all. Ooh, that 5 minute though. Don't really like how that 5 minutes closing. Could just be consolidation now. We've got news at like 2 p.m. and such. Nothing really crazy, but whatever. I'll update, man. Okay. So I'm very far into drawdown. This was honestly what I was scared about. But it is what it is, you know. Sometimes you lose trades. It is yeah, it looks like we're gonna get stopped here, to be honest. Sadly. Uh yeah, there's really not much I could do about stuff like this, man. Yep, we lost that one. 700? Holy shit. Well, we're gonna see what other kind of trade we can get, because I don't know, this just seemed kind of crazy to me. I was pretty skeptical. I shouldn't. It's not good to take him right off of just a tap. I should have waited for a 2 minute shift, a lower time frame alignment, honestly, because Price is just pushing its way down, but I mean, yeah, can't really do much, man, honestly. The hard part is that, like, we could end up pushing down lower since we just have this huge shift now on the 15. I mean, we edged previous day high, so I still think the draw is bullish. Still respecting this 15-minute fair value gap, so we really only have that 4 hour at those lows. Gonna go ahead and delete that trade. Well, I could just move it to the side, why not? We'll just wait here, I guess, for some sort of shift. I mean, I know we're probably just manipulating these lows to go higher, which is fine. We'll just have to see if we can catch another trade. And, I mean, yeah, that's really it. So price is moving this way down now towards this fair value gap on the 4 hour. It gives me confidence that price is going to push its way up since we did edge those previous day high on ES. So if I take anything, I'll just target this high right here. But yeah, this doesn't look bad at all, to be honest. At all, to be honest. I'm still thinking there's a bullish draw. I mean, of course we have those equal lows on London low, but based on the higher time frame, I'm not even sure. I'm gonna be honest. See if we disrespect or respect this gap. Then we'll have to take a trade based on what happens. Alright, everybody, so I'm thinking of taking this other trade back up to those highs. Just because, I mean, I see this being bullish. You know, we can see by the 1 hour, we didn't make any sort of shift in structure on the 1 hour. We're just tapping into that 4 hour and slowly rising our way up. So, to me, this is looking pretty bullish. Even though we did form that market structure shift on the fucking 15, but you know, the 4 hour is way stronger than the 15 and all that bullshit. So I should have probably waited until that 4 hour got tapped in general. I don't know why. I was just kind of, how do you say, unsure about taking a trade like that. So we're gonna see if price can end up tapping us in to give us a sort of ideal type of trade. I mean, I'm thinking of this as being a decent trade. Few ticks above actual order blocks. Few ticks above that 5 minute order block, just because that's how price likes to go a lot of times. We are tapping that wick to get a reaction down, but I still think the draw is bullish. And if I'm wrong, then pretty much lose everything that I made. But it's okay. I mean, I have the skills. I understand how price action works. So it's not that I'm really, not good at trading. I'm just how it is. You feel me? But see if we get our little tap in through. Um, this is technically a market structure shift from the 5 minute. We didn't displace through it really. We did kind of just sweep through it, but I still have confluence in this being an entry that could end up giving us a possible reaction upwards throughout the PM session. So, I mean, sadly enough, could get us stopped here. But that's how price works. That's how everything is. Uh, just how life is. So, you know how it is, Barati. Anyways, see if we get a little tap in through to that order block on the 5 minute. And we'll see how life is, But I'm gonna keep this entry right where I can see it. Because that's just what I think price is gonna do. Anyways, we will mark out kind of this order block at the 2 minute. So, kind of just what I am thinking. Anyways, come back to you later. Thanks. So it looks like price is moving in our direction. At that 15-minute order block, I'm going to see if we have some sort of different confluences or such. But, I mean, this still looks bullish in my opinion. Like, just entirely bullish to go take that previous day high on ES. We are inside of this 15-minute, or about to touch this 15-minute on ES. So really there doesn't seem like much to kind of negate our trade. I don't know, this just looks pretty clear, pretty decent of a trade. I'm not thinking this of anything, bad. If anything, we can keep our stop loss at the same. Maybe just walk away from the trade, maybe. But yeah, I'm really just gonna have to wait, be patient here. I think the reason my other trade didn't play out was because I wasn't really waiting on higher time frame PD arrays. I kind of just took trades very high in premium, so it didn't really make too much sense. But we'll see. We'll honestly see here how price wants to react, and I will update you guys. That's all I can do. Just wait. Alright, so we're kind of in that little tricky position where price is inside of this 15-minute fair value gap as well as order block. Still tapping that 10 a.m. candle to possibly push our way down in OTE of this range as well. Now, this is the part where a lot of people will be scared, but personally, I think this is going to be still bullish. It just makes sense to me since we tapped that true day open value. Price to me just looks continuously bullish. I mean, I wouldn't bet on this going to the downside. If it does, and it does, and we will go break even. Now we are above 25%, so my stop loss is pretty much drawn down to here, which is just like 200 or 150 actually. About a 150 stop, to be honest. All we can do is really be patient and wait on the 5 minute time frame. It is a bit of a longer day today, I know, but that's just how price action works. So I'll update you guys. Yo, okay, so we are like forming a rejection off this 15-minute order block, the toppest one right here, the body. Now, if we do end up forming a market structure shift, I guess, that's fine. I don't really care. In the end, price will just reverse on me and then I'll get stopped. And I'm okay with that honestly because I still think the draw is bullish and I'm gonna set my stop loss trailed anyway, so I'll just be gaining a little bit back of what I lost before. Um, which will be, you know, it'll happen I guess. But the thing is we didn't disrespect this 15-minute fair value gap, which is giving me a little bit of smashers, but of course I just think that's just like resistance coming out into play and such. So only other thing I would do would be to go ahead and trail my stop loss right there. 50% is pretty low anyways, so whatever. I mean, if we end up reversing off this, then I'll be quite surprised. But hey, it's life. I mean, things happen. Price ends up reversing on you, then bro, just move on. If this is bearish, then I wouldn't take any trades anyways. So I don't really care. We can come back tomorrow. We can get some money back, stuff like that. It's all about trusting the draw, and I trust that this 4 hour is stronger than this little 15-minute order block, man, to go ahead and take these equal highs on buy side. So I'm gonna wait until the trade plays out, and I'll let you know. So price is just consolidating on the 5 minute. Now we are pushing our way down. Price has done this before, so really, if we get a close below this candle right here, that'll probably be my sign to go ahead and exit out the trade. So we're gonna just wait, to be honest. We could still take a loss at the end of the day, but minimize our loss by taking some profits in this trade right here. Personally, we just have to see how price wants to react. I'm gonna wait for this closure on the 5 minute instead of just um, anything else. But let's go ahead and see how price wants to react. If we end up pushing our way down and such, so wait on the 2 minute, see how this reacts. If we end up not getting a solid structure shift, then might just keep holding the trade, but who really knows, to be honest. To be honest, 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 to be honest. Oh yeah, we've got equilibrium resting there, so just gonna wait and see how price reacts. And yeah, I also realized I didn't fucking submit this shit I had to yesterday. Fuck me. I'm gonna fail some bullshit ass class, man. Fuck me. Let's see if we can get a little push up, man, to be honest. Come on, guys. You fucking tweak twat fuckers. Not a single motherfucker. Oh, shit. I feel like we are low-key pushing down to that consolidation. So low-key, fuck it. Should we just hold this shit? I mean, should we see how it plays out? Would it be smart to do so? Not likely. Likely no. This is not very smart at all. But sometimes your heart tells you to do stuff because you have faith. But also sometimes you can just get fucked, so. Who the fuck knows, man? Who the fuck really knows? It ain't me for sure. I don't fucking know shit. Yeah, we're likely getting fucked here, but. Yeah, we're likely getting fucked. Well, that's it for the fucking trade, boys. Hey, 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 hey. I don't know. I mean, it's a bit sad that this is kind of how we're at the trade. But it's fucking life, man. So whatever. That's how you play shit these days, isn't it? Um, yeah, we're probably gonna get stopped here, guys. Maybe even take a PM session trade. Should have just exited out and profits up there. Just really stupid of me. But whatever, you know. Fucking hell. Mm. Bang. Bang. Just exit me out, dude. You fucking twig. $100 a profit, bro. Yeah, whatever, nigga. Who gives a fuck? Holy shit, dude. Like, what's your issue, man? There's some type of issue. Bang. There you go. Dude, what are you doing, bro? Holy shit. Okay, there you go. Like, fuck, man. What is this shit actually doing, though? Like, genuinely. What are you doing, bro? Is the draw bullish or fucking not? Don't give me that fag fucking retard shit. You fucking idiot, dude. You're a fucking clown. Clown ass market. Alright, I know this might be the longest fucking video I've ever done. I never really trade this this much fucking shit, but I don't know, this seems like a decent trade to take out that liquidity above. Um, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and wait here, see how price reacts off of this. You know, next time I should probably probably I don't know, fucking die or some shit. Whatever. I guess we're in the trade now. I mean, confluences still seem to be bullish for me. If we lose this, then we're done for the day. 2 losing trades. I mean, it's over. If we lose this, it's over. And market is just gonna do what it wants to do, say what it wants to say, and we're gonna just be lost, on the day. But if my confluences are correct, then damn, I probably should have just done it at that 5-minute, dude. Why did I not just do it at that 5-minute, bro? Alright, whatever. Fucking hell. 550. Fuck it, bro. I mean, what the fuck can we do about this shit? If my draw is wrong, then I'm fucking wrong. But to me, it doesn't look wrong. It looks right, so. The bad thing is we are tapping to this fucking 15-minute fair value gap. Another fucking 15, but shit, bro, whatever. It's life, man. It's fucking life. But yeah, I don't know. To me, it seemed like the draw would be higher, not lower. To go ahead and take that liquidity, but of course, market does what market does. Market does what market does, man. And we just got to be patient with how we trade. And yeah, so see ya. Alright, well, I don't know why price is going down. I couldn't tell you, man. To me, this is some bullshit, honestly. I I don't know. It doesn't make sense to go down when there's stacked sell side. On ES, we already tapped into that 4-hour fair value gap, bro. Like 4-hour fair value gap. It just, I don't know, man. Fuck me, man. I really might have to just look at the 15-minute, bro. Oh, but then I'd lose 1,000 though. Let's just clear up. Look, we also tapped into premium. I mean, I don't know. Multiple 15 minutes. I mean, what can you do, guys? What can you fucking do, boys? What can you do, boys? Uh, I don't know, boys. 15 minutes not looking bad. But I guess I have to update, man. Alright, so it's been a while. It is 252. Price is moving its way up, and I'm still waiting for this price to possibly take this high time frame. Or not high time frame, more like external liquidity. Of course, we can add an alert here on yes. See if price can end up pushing its way up. I might just exit out, honestly, because market's really just doing what it wants to do all the time. But that buy side looks very clean. That's what I'm saying. I've been saying this as the draw liquidity for a while. Pretty much the entire day now. I don't want to see this go at 4 p.m. I don't want to be on the charts for another hour. And usually at that time, price could end up fucking us over. So we could end up just taking it out once we take that New York buy side liquidity. Seeing as we're already pretty much there, so yeah, and then maybe once price reaches this little gap, we can end up exiting out. So an SMT wouldn't be the best kind of decision, but I don't know. This has been a very long day, probably the longest I've stayed on the charts. So pretty tired. Just low-key been scrolling on my phone waiting for this to go through, but to me, this is looking pretty bullish. Could end up just watching this 15-minute. See if yes takes it out. If it does, I might close the trade off of structure. And maybe off of that tap of this new week, so yeah. Alright, so I ended up closing like right here. Dude, I'm not waiting until 4 p.m. Like, I know we can go back down and retrace and this shit and do all this bullshit, but like, I'm just gonna try to take the profits where I can, which is kind of what I should have done before. Targeting those one-on-ones is better. I still lost in the day. Small loss, but it's okay. I mean, in the end, it is what it is, so we're gonna go back at it tomorrow. See how price wants to react. So, thanks. Peace.